And yo, thanks for coming back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let's get the whole convo popping in the comments. All right, so right now I'm just out. I'm in between some of my stops. So I'm in one of my work trucks, or work van, same thing. Um, and I see things that like kind of make me raise a brow about how society is, especially in dating, because we're all gonna date somebody, and we're all trying to put each other up on game or whatever. It just seems like what the dating time is. And when you become a parent, you begin to look and see things that you don't necessarily like, or think to yourself like, what is it going to be by the time my children become an age to experience these things, right? So I came across a Facebook post, and I'm gonna you know, share the post. I'll block out everybody's names, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody to, feel any type of way. But it said she might not cheat on you, but she knows who's next, right? Now, people say stuff on Facebook all the time, and I used to believe. Now, it was a man that posted it, and I used to believe that social media was just social media. But what you begin to see is people's real lives and their real thoughts are spilling out all over the place. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Like, social media is really being a point of transparency to where people really post how they really feel, including me, and it like pretty much spills over, and you get to see how that person is as a person, right? So this statement that he stated, because he posts a lot of stuff, and I find it humorous. But then when you look at, let me see, when you look at the response, so I scrolled out the comments, and once again, took everybody's names and picture off. We're going to see them here. Uh, and these are pretty much all women. Facts. 100% last day. 20%, okay. Talk that. And these are the two guys, the ones that were men, I'm more out with men. Not one lie. Big MF and facts. And again, like there is two comments that I really want to key in on. Right? This was made by a guy. He's like, nah, she's cheating. She just ain't smashed him yet. All right? And then one at the bottom, well, if he handled his business, who's next wouldn't be a second thought. And these are really the two comments that I want to focus on, because it's like this. If you're in a committed relationship and you already know, and this goes for everybody, because you do it too, but women do it more so. And they actually have a term called monkey brain. And I didn't even know that it was a term. Like, that term, it put a name onto something that I already seen happen. Was shortly after a woman gets out of a relationship, she's in a new one. Because pretty much she was already talking to somebody else. She already had something in mind, right? But men do it too. But I've seen it done more with women than anything else, right? So when you're in a committed relationship, it's hard to say that you're all in. If you already got somebody lined up, or you already like went through this Facebook page, stalking them out, seeing what was going on, and I mean, it's hard to be all in when you are putting so much energy. You see, people don't count it as energy because it's like social media. But if you're searching for people and you're going through their timeline and you're looking through all their photos and you know what's going on in their lives, and like you're pretty much sizing this person up. And then when you're putting all that mental energy, because like the mind is the most important thing. right? If you put your mind into something, your body's going to eventually follow it, And once you make up in your mind that you want to lose weight, guess what? You start losing weight. When you make up in your mind that you lost hope and you're not going to do nothing else, well, then you're going to gain all that weight back. I mean, your mind is a beautiful instrument, but whatever you put your mind into, right, your body's going to follow. I mean, that's how I see it. I could be wrong. But if you already know who's lined up, which brings you down to this bottom statement, right? If he joins, if he's handling his business, that could be a second thought. Well, the whole thing is maybe he is handling his business, or maybe maybe how he's handling, no matter if you're doing it correct or not, just isn't good enough for you because you're not all in. You are focusing on somebody else's Facebook page. Too many times I see it, I've seen it, I've experienced it. I feel that there's too many people worried about their ex, and there's too many people worried about their next. Like, that's a lot of energy not spent on your current, right? Like, and if you're gonna be like that, just give people a favor. You and anyone, be your partners a favor. If you already know who's lying, just leave that person alone. Like, rip the band-aid off and just like don't damage other people on your pursuit of happiness because you're using them. What your intention is to let me see how long this goes, but the first chance I get, I'm going to shoot my shot at somebody else. Because yes, you are hurting somebody else in the process. You are messing up the good man and the good woman for somebody else, and then that changed the whole dating climate. Now it's like, and it really makes me feel sad for people because nobody wants to be alone. We all want to be partnered up with somebody. Like, that's part of the human experience. Like, we want somebody to call our own. We want children. We want success. We want family. Like, but these things are interdependent on each other. Like how you network, how you interact with people, even strangers on the street, and and everybody's trying not to get got. Like nobody wants to make it a scene or make it seem or appear like you're taking the L, right? Well, I'm gonna cheat first because everybody cheat. Well, I mean, I don't believe that everybody cheat because some people have a good grasp on self-control and some people don't, right? But while you're out here planning your next situation, I'm watching cars go by and want to stop right in front of mine. Yeah. But while you're out here planning for your next, and your current person is 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 totally blinded, right? You're really that's just really selfish. Because while you're moving on in your mind, that person is still paying your bills, you know, buying you flowers, cooking your food, and folding your laundry. That person is still putting energy towards you two being together, and you're putting your mental energy somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy, and it happens all the time. It's like, you know, um, I used to didn't think that it was like a big deal, but the more that you see, like, I've seen full married women loving other dudes' pictures, like pictures that they know, like, even like, I mean, 'cause, like some people don't take stock in it, but you see how the human brain works. It's like, how can you say she might not know, like she might not cheat on you, but she knows who's next. But then you like, it's not a big deal for you to like certain pictures, because maybe that's who she has, or that's who he has lined up next, and he's letting that person know, I see you, or she's letting that dude know, I see you, right? I see you. Like in all of these pictures, like all her pictures. I mean, it's like a one off, and if it's a respectful picture, I mean, we're all like, whatever. But if it's like top picture, 10, 15 selfies, and like you are putting your energy into someone else. You should be putting it into your situation. The person that loves you for you, right? So when you see these videos of people being hurt, and you got dudes walking in on their wife's cheating, and you got chicks keying up cars, and and to me, I don't mind seeing those videos because guess what? That is putting the information out there for the next person up to be able to see, like, okay, this person was on track. Maybe I want to stay clear of that person, or maybe somebody else wants to stay clear of that person. Because guess what? No matter what nobody says, we all good. Like certain companies run your credit. I remember when I went to go work for Huntington Bank. I was like fresh out of high school. I didn't have any credit, but they ran my credit, and they turned me down because I didn't have any credit. I'm like, yo, I'm just out of high school, right? But they wanted to see how I was running. Companies run background checks depending on what you do. They want to make sure you don't have a history of theft, and a history of mishandling money, and a history of, beating up people. You know what I'm saying? A history of drug use. You know what I'm saying? Like, they get to run your background check. Now, but really the only way for people before they get involved with somebody is to run your background check. Just to be honest, is social media. So while some people be like, oh, men shouldn't post that, men shouldn't post that, like, you gotta be a man, or you gotta hold this L, it's embarrassing, yada, yada, yada. Like, I personally don't believe that. I see it as, hey, bro, if you don't mind putting the information out there, R6, if you don't mind putting the information out there, if you're comfortable within yourself putting information out there, then other people that come across this person, that's their form of a background check before they get involved with that person. You want to expose them, and you don't care how they make you look, okay, hey, do you, because guess what, that could be helping somebody else. That's the background check. You put it out there, you do your dirt, you do whatever that you want to do, like, that's your background check for whoever wants to deal with it. Because guess what? If I'm known for doing bad business, right, and the rumor is, hey, don't go to cam up, bad business, right? Don't go to so and so, they do bad business. Even hospitals are known for either specializing in something or not going to. Like, there's the hospital where I'm located at. Like, no, if you want to go to this hospital because you have this problem, like, this hospital is better than that hospital. You got cancer hospital. You got um, neuro hospital. I mean, you guys know better, right? So rather than, but this could all be avoided if people just had conversations and just don't be POS people. POS, pieces of, I don't want to cut for the algorithm. Algorithm. Okay. You took the block any more videos. They've already blocked like 2 of my videos. I don't even know why. But I'm pressing that right. So I didn't find it. But but you guys gotta look at it like that. Like, all these situations can be avoided if you just say what you mean what you say, and face situations head on instead of trying to be sneaky about it. And at the end of the day, one of my sayings, and hopefully you heard it here first, is people lock for 2 reasons. Break it down, no matter what, people lock for 2 reasons. They have something to lose and they have something to gain. It don't matter what they're trying to lose or gain. That's the reason why people lie. If you're lying to impress somebody, you want to gain somebody's trust, you want to gain favor. If you lie you know, about cheating with about cheating on your spouse is because you don't want to lose them. People lie in business because of greed. They want to gain money, right? People fake it till they make it because they want to look like they have what they don't. People rent cars and rent houses, you know, to make the perception look good for the world, but they're lying because they want to gain something. And I couldn't be wrong about that. I've been saying it for like 6 or 7 years. I never heard nobody put it like that. People out the two region got something to lose or to gain. So all these people that's out here knowing who they're going to next, they're lying to their current person because they don't want to lose them too soon, right? So that whole relationship that they're in, even though the other person is foolish to it, the whole relationship is a lie. And if you got kids, guess what? Those kids are going to grow up and they're going to go through the same exact. But sometimes when you're out here moving how you moving, you got to take a step back. You're like, do I want my sons and my daughters going through this? Right? Hey, do I want them hung up with somebody that can't get over their ex, or do I want them with somebody that can never be satisfied and like they're always looking for something better? Like even when they have it good, like it's just not quite good enough. It's like greed and incontent like messes up a lot of situations. But if you have kids, like you really gotta take care of them. Like, listen, I gotta move better children, so they can see something healthy from us. You know. But that's my time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Please help your boy out. I got like 2 subscribers. I need more than that to continue doing what I'm doing. I just see things the way I see things, and I'm open to having conversations uh, with anybody about anything because guess what? You may see something some way, and you may help me see it differently. Um, but one thing that you never betray me on is seeing people's crappy actions and crappy behaviors as a positive. Not anything other than that. Like it's okay to put boundaries on the type of behavior that's acceptable, not acceptable. Uh, but that all goes into real world comment. But till next time, it's about time for me to go. Complete one of my contracts. So like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next time.